Brad Pitt requests access to Angelina Jolie's private messages. Amid the ongoing legal battle over Angelina Jolie's sale of her shares in their French vineyard, actor Brad Pitt has filed a motion requesting access to his ex-wife's private messages, with employees of the corporation she directly dealt with. According to Us Weekly, on June 30th, Brad Pitt submitted documents to the court stating he has faced difficulties subpoenaing Alexei Oleinik, an employee of the Stoli Liquor Group, to testify. In his filing, Pitt is asking that Oleinik provide documents related to the transaction or any messages exchanged with Angelina Jolie. Pitt argues that Oleinik possesses direct knowledge of the negotiations with Jolie and her team, and is therefore a key witness in the case. Brad Pitt stated that Alexei Oleinik is currently refusing to appear or provide documentation, citing his residency in Switzerland and the claim that he cannot be compelled to participate in the case taking place in California. The Hollywood actor explained in the court documents that he has attempted to meet and communicate with Oleinik regarding the legal matter, but has so far made no progress. Brad and Angelina Jolie purchased the Miraval estate in southern France during their time together, a property that includes the couple's famous rosé wine production facility. Several years after their divorce, Angelina sold her 50% stake in the winery to the Russian-owned Stoli Group. Brad opposed the sale, claiming that he and his ex-wife had a prior agreement that neither of them would sell their shares to a third party without the other's consent. In 2022, Brad filed a lawsuit against Angelina, seeking to nullify the transaction. Meanwhile, Angelina Jolie denied the allegations. She explained that she had previously offered Brad the opportunity to buy her shares, but he demanded that she sign a non-disclosure agreement regarding their relationship. Angelina asserted that Brad tried to pressure her into signing the NDA to conceal alleged abuse toward her and their children. As a result, she withdrew from negotiations with Brad and instead sold her shares to the Stoli Group, owned by Russian billionaire Yuri Shefler, in 2021. According to People, the deal was valued at approximately $67 million. However, Brad Pitt has denied all allegations of abuse and claimed that Angelina herself had previously asked him to sign a similar NDA in a separate custody-related legal case. Additionally, the Mr. and Mrs. Smith star believes his ex-wife deliberately sold her stake to another party out of spite during their divorce proceedings. The judge has yet to issue a ruling. Earlier reports indicated that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were preparing for a 15-day trial, though the start date has not been confirmed. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt fell in love while filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004. At the time, Brad was married to fellow celebrity Jennifer Aniston. However, not long after, he divorced Jennifer, a split that left his ex-wife heartbroken and drew widespread media attention. By 2005, the press began spotting Brad and Angelina spending time together with her adopted son, and soon after, the two officially became a couple. They went on to adopt 2 more children and had 3 biological children together. Dubbed the most beautiful woman in the world and the sexiest man alive, Angelina and Brad quickly became Hollywood's most glamorous couple. Their family, made up of children from various racial and cultural backgrounds, was seen as a symbol of love that transcended borders. Their adoption of 3 children from Africa and Vietnam deeply moved fans around the globe. Over time, Angelina transformed from being labeled a homewrecker to becoming a beloved global figure, admired as a strong, compassionate woman and humanitarian. The public eventually forgot the controversial beginnings and embraced their extraordinary love story. Millions around the world followed their life like a fairy tale. In 2016, the long-awaited wedding finally took place at their estate in France, with only 20 guests and the presence of their children. Media outlets showered them with praise. Their union seemed like a ray of light, making the world feel a little more beautiful and full of hope. But the dream didn't last. That same year, Angelina filed for divorce, citing an incident of alleged abuse by Brad on a private flight that she said caused harm to one of their children. From being Hollywood's golden couple, they became one of the most bitterly drawn-out divorces in the public eye. Legal battles over custody and finances have dragged on for years. It's now been 8 years, and tensions between them remain high. Brad Pitt's team denies Angelina Jolie's allegations of abuse. Representatives for Brad Pitt have firmly denied Angelina Jolie's latest accusations, calling them false and manipulative. The actor claims his ex-wife is distorting the truth to sway public opinion in her favor. Angelina Jolie recently filed a countersuit in the ongoing legal battle with Brad Pitt over their shared ownership of Chateau Miraval, their winery in France. In the complaint, Jolie reiterated her claims that during a 2016 altercation on a private flight, Pitt used physical force, including choking and striking their children. In response, Pitt's legal team rejected the allegations. A lawyer representing the actor told CNN, "Jolie's claims continue to evolve with new, baseless details. Pitt has accepted responsibility for what he actually did, but will not accept blame for things he did not do." A source close to Brad Pitt went further, stating that Angelina Jolie is fabricating and exaggerating the story to manipulate public perception. "It's sad that Jolie keeps changing her version of the events that occurred 6 years ago," the source said. "She's lying and using the children as pawns to serve her own interests." According to the source, Jolie had opportunities to raise these allegations during earlier legal proceedings, including custody hearings and law enforcement investigations, but failed to do so. Instead, she continues to repeat and embellish the same narrative over time. In the complaint, Jolie gave a detailed account of the alleged abuse on the September 14, 2016 flight from France to the U.S. According to her, the argument between the couple escalated when one of the children spoke up in defense of their mother. Pitt allegedly lunged at the child, prompting Jolie to grab him from behind. In an attempt to shake her off, Pitt allegedly grabbed her by the head and slammed her into a seat, injuring her back and elbow. The children reportedly rushed to protect their mother and comfort one another. As the altercation continued, Jolie claims Pitt choked one of the children until they could not breathe and struck another in the face. Some of the kids allegedly pleaded with him to stop. Jolie says they were all terrified and in tears. Angelina Jolie claims that this incident caused deep emotional trauma to both herself and her children. Afterward, she and the kids were unable to return to the Miraval estate in France because of the painful memories. The incident is believed to be the final straw that led Jolie to file for divorce from Brad Pitt.